Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to the Miranda Zone. It's your girl Miranda. So, today's video, I am going to be talking about this whole killer clown bullcrap that's going on around the world, okay? I heard about this mess not too long ago on Facebook. I also heard it on my internet's website. I have seen articles and articles about these so-called killer clowns that's been, roaming around, forests and chasing people and all this bullcrap stuff. And my personal opinion is I believe it's either teenagers, stupid teenagers, doing these chasings. It's teenagers. This is what I believe. It's teenagers dressing up as clowns and scaring people, or it's adults who are sick in the head that are also chasing people. Either way, it's stupid people dressing up as clowns chasing people. And it is just complete and utter bullcrap. Recently, I have found a video and I've watched it more than once. I have watched it like 6 times already, probably more than that. But this is the subject that I wanted to talk to you all about today. And please give me your feedback because I want to hear your all's opinions. Since a lot of you have no problem telling me stuff about my weight, then you should have no problem telling me what you think about me talking about this killer clown incident stuff that's going around. All right, so I found a video. I found two videos a few days ago, and I've been watching it over and over and over. There is a man, and I'm not going to mention any names because I just don't believe mentioning people's names is the correct thing to do. But there is a man who is raising three three girls, two teenage girls, and one baby girl. All right, so he has three daughters. I can't do a number three. That's the best I can do for a three. My fingers won't do a three, so I do this for a three. But anyways, this man, he's raising three girls, two teenage girls and a baby girl. So he's got three daughters, and he's single, and he's raising them by himself. Well, he makes YouTube videos with his kids, and I love him and his kids' channel. I think they're pretty cool. I enjoy watching them. So, anyways, I watched the videos that they recently posted. In the first video, the last week, they posted a video, and the daddy to these girls said that one of their neighbors' kids told them that there was a killer clown somewhere hiding in their neighborhood, like in the backwoods where him and his daughters live. Okay? So I'm watching this video. This is the first video. He made two videos with them about this killer clown situation. So I'm watching the first video. He says he heard from a neighbor that there's a killer clown in their woods, so he decides to go clown hunting, all right, with his oldest middle daughter. Like the middle child, like the second oldest, youngest daughter, all right, if that makes any flipping sense. So, anyways, he goes out into the woods with his second oldest daughter, and these woods are in their backyard, okay? So they go out looking for this clown. So they're searching, walking a trail to find this clown to see if what the neighbors said was true. So they're walking around in a tall field. I mean, the grass in their backwoods was extremely tall. So they're walking the trail, and then as they're walking the trail in the tall grass, the camera is pointed in the field, in the tall grass area, and it shows the clown hiding in the tall grass. You can see the clown clear as freaking day. So the daddy to these girls, he told the daughter that was with him, he said, "There's no clown here. You know, there's nothing to be afraid of," and blah 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 blah. So they keep on walking. So she turns around and looks at him and says, "Daddy, I'm scared." He said, "There's nothing to be afraid of because there's no clown out here." By the time he said there's no clown out here, the clown walks out of the tall grass. She freaks out. The daughter freaks out. She's like, "Daddy, there's the clown." And they book it. Now they're going up a hill. They're going, back up the trail and back up the hill to their house. The clown chases them to their house. The clown was chasing them, and as the clown was chasing them, see, the clown had a shovel, like an actual real shovel. This was not a kid shovel. This was a actual metal shovel. So this clown is chasing them with the shovel. The dad stops and grabs the shovel from the clown. So the clown and the dad are fighting with each other because the dad's trying to take the shovel away from the clown. So the daddy finally manages to get the shovel away from the clown, and then the daddy takes off running and tells his daughter to keep running. So they're running, and the clown's still after them. So the daddy and the daughter get back to the house, right? And so they get to the house, they get inside the house, and the daddy finally says, he's not behind us. And they're, at the door. They lock the door, but they're still looking outside. So they look out the door, and here comes this freaking clown. So it comes up to their door, and it's banging on the door, dush, dush, dush. And so he tells the daughter to grab her sister and to go upstairs into the bathroom. All right. And so they did. And then the clown, see, these people have stairs, like a upstairs in their house. So she takes her sister upstairs, goes to the bathroom. The clown evidently finds a balcony or whatever, climbs up the balcony and goes to the back door where they were and bangs on that door. All right. And that's all they showed. After that scene was over, the daddy, you know, goes back outside because apparently the clown is gone. And he tells the fans or the audience that's watching, he says, he says, give me a feedback on what you guys think. He said, is there really a killer clown out here, or did I prank my daughters? So he said that, and then the video was done. He waited 4 days, or 4 or 5 days. So he basically waited a whole week to make another video. The second video was posted within 5 days. So I watched the second video when it was posted. The second video, he tells his fans in the video that him and the same daughter that went out clown hunting, he's he says, so and so, like I said, I'm not gonna mention any names. He says, so and I are gonna go back out and unmask the clown. And that's what they did. They went to their backyard, went down in the woods, back in the tall grass, and went out looking for this stupid killer clown. So they go out. Now, this is the second video. They go out looking for the clown again because the daddy is wanting to unmask this clown to see who is doing all this stuff. So they go out, him and the same daughter go out searching for this clown again. They finally find it. It is in the tall grass, raking leaves, right? So he told his daughter to take the camera. She takes the camera, and then he tells her to duck down to hide in the tall grass. So she does. She's hiding in the tall grass. He sneaks up. This is what the daddy did. He sneaks up on the clown, takes the clown mask off this dude. I'm gonna call it a dude because I don't even know what it was. I don't know if it was a man or a woman, and this is why. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. So the daddy sneaks up on this clown, attacks him, and pulls the mask off to find out who is doing all this clown stuff. But here's the thing, this person that dressed into this clown outfit was so covered up. I'm gonna call it a pantyhose because I have no idea what was over this person's face. But it was like one of those uh pantyhose things that you pull over your face, kind of like what robbers do or whatever, so that way they can disguise themselves, so that way you can't tell who they are when they're going to get you or whatever. So it was like one of those nets or whatever. So this person's face was so covered up that you couldn't make head or tails of what they were. So he tells her, after he takes the mask off this person, he tells his daughter to get the person's face, and then the clown starts chasing them all over again to the house. So they take off running once again up the hill, and they finally get to the house, and then they get inside the house. The daddy looks out the window. It's like a glass door, you know, those glass doors that people have. Anyways, he's looking out that door with the camera, and at first there wasn't anything there. The clown wasn't there yet because he's moving the camera like this really slow, looking all over their backyard to see if it's coming. So by the time they get over here in this direction, there's the clown. So, no, well, let me back up a little bit. He didn't look through the door. The daddy opened the door, went outside with the camera after they got back to the house. He went back outside to view his backyard to see if the clown was out there. And at first it wasn't. But when the daddy kept moving around, here comes the clown. So the daddy panics, goes back in the house, locks the doors, tells the daughter that went with him, that went searching with him for the clown. He tells her to lock the door, and she does. And then he tells them to go back upstairs like he did the first video. So they obey him. They go upstairs. The clown goes up the steps to the back door. The, the same thing happened. The clown was banging on that same back door. Bam, 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 bam. So the daddy gets PO'd, like PO'd to the freaking max. He gets PO'd and he starts screaming at the clown because the clown is just, banging on the door like deuce, 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 bam, 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 like this. And so he starts screaming at the clown. He's like, that's not going to happen. You're not going to get in here. And that's all he does at first. All right. So the clown keeps banging on the door and freaking the kids out. This is what, it all ticked me off. But this is what really ticked me off. Okay? He finally goes to the door, opens the door, and starts really letting the clown have it. I mean, screaming at the clown, telling the clown that he doesn't know. This is what really honked me off. Like I said, it all honked me off. But this is what really, really honked me off. He opens the door, goes off on the clown, starts really, really letting him have it, just screaming at him. And he's telling the clown that he doesn't have time for this and he is a single dad, you know, raising three young daughters and this and that. And he's basically telling this clown to beat it, to get to stepping. And the clown is trying to make his way into the house. So the daddy blocks the clown from getting into the house. So the clown is pushing him and shoving him, trying to get into the house. And the daddy is pushing on him, trying to keep him from going inside the house. So the clown acts like he's gonna fist fight the daddy. But the daddy shoved the clown away from the door and locked the door. And then later on, see, after that happened, you know, they went to another scene in the video and they basically said they called the police, after that happened or whatever. My question is the very first video that they put out when they went searching for the clown on the first video, why didn't they call the police the first time that they were chased by this clown? The first day they were chased. That day they were chased by this freaking clown. Why didn't they call the police? Why did they wait 5 days, basically a week? I know a week is like 7 days, but it was almost a week when they posted the second video. But why on earth would you wait a week to call the police? Why would you videotape the clown again? Wait a week. Why would, okay, it just doesn't make any freaking sense to me. A smart person, if you see someone that's suspicious or in a clown suit, or, if you see somebody dangerous, the very first time you should call the police, okay? Not, you shouldn't wait a week almost to videotape that person again and then call the police. And this is what really ticks me off too. He put his daughters in danger. He put his youngest, oldest daughter that went clown hunting with him in danger. A parent, a smart parent, if they see someone suspicious, they're not going to wait for an hour, or they're not going to wait, almost a week and search for that person to find out who it is. If a real parent sees someone suspicious, they're going to call the police immediately. This man put himself, because in the second video, he was talking about how he was having some type of heart issues and all this stuff. So, and this is why I got aggravated, because he's a single dad. He's having heart issues, so he proclaims. And, he's going to put his daughters in danger by going clown searching for this killer clown. You don't do that. If a smart parent, I think they're stupid for searching for the clown anyway, but a smart parent, if they got any sense in them whatsoever, they would make sure that their kids are well protected, and they would take a friend that is also an adult. The parent would take a friend who is also an adult with them and go clown hunting. They would not, no responsible parent would take any of their kids clown haunting or hunting or whatever. It's just flipping ridiculous. If you claim that you want your kids to be safe, taking your kids clown hunting is not safe, especially if you have heart issues. It's not safe for you either. So, this is my rant. Tell me what you all think about this. I would love to hear your all's opinions about this situation. Some of you that are subscribed to me have children, some of you don't. My question is, for those of you who do have children, would you have done the same thing? Would you have taken your kids out clown hunting, or would you have called the police? Peace and God bless.